Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Let's talk about the top three and a little information about them. Worst states for veterans. And then we'll give the, number whatever, 4 through 10 without a lot of explanation, but just throw those out there as well using the same criteria. Now, here's the thing. Look, if you live in one of these states and you think it's good, it's not me saying it, it's what's found out here in the world and somebody else's research. If there are good things about your state, throw it out there. Let people know what's going on in that state. If you feel as though your state, if you live in one of these states, could do better, then you need to be talking to your state legislators typically, because it's the state that is making it be the way that it is. This isn't a national thing. This is a state veteran benefit aspect of the state. So get with your state legislators, have a conversation with them. They need to be doing good things for veterans, or veterans will leave their states along with their retirements, their disability compensation, their educational benefits, and so forth. So there is a financial benefit for the states to have veterans in them. All right, with that, let's jump into it. Planning your military retirement or where you're going to go after the military, these states rank the worst for veterans. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Every minute watched helps, and if you want to support the channel in other ways, consider being a member. I appreciate all you members. All right, let's jump in. Transitioning out of the military can be challenging for so many. So many things will be different. So many decisions must be made. One of those decisions that must be made is where you will live. And I will tell you this. You may also be looking to just change a state, go somewhere that is better off than where you are. And maybe you're going to leave one of these states to go to another state. I'd love to hear it in the comments. Moving on, making the wrong choice can not only impact your personal life, but also your opportunity for employment if you are looking for work post your military service. Moving on, location factors. Recently, the personal finance website WalletHub used weighted methodology to create a list of the best states for veterans to retire based on what's important to veterans. With that same information, you can flip it and utilize it to figure out the worst states. So what they used was economic environment, whether they tax military pensions, their overall tax friendliness, comparison of job opportunities for veterans from 2023 to 2022, and job growth, quality of life, the number of VA benefit administrations per number of veterans, and the number of homeless veterans, and the quality of the public university system. Healthcare is another one they looked at, the number of VA healthcare facilities per number of veterans, and the quality of VA hospitals, the physicians, and mental health counselors per capita. The three states to avoid, according to this list, here are the three worst states for veterans and the reason they made it to the bottom of the list. Oregon, ranked number 37.26, economic environment 45, quality of life 51, healthcare is a 35. One of the reasons this state came in at 50 was it taxes military retirement as regular income. Plus, with a relatively high state income tax, retirees get hit hard on taxes. Another reason Oregon has a high cost of living, especially in the larger cities, this has led to Oregon having a high percentage of homeless veterans due to the high cost of housing and lack of economic opportunity. VA healthcare is centered in the bigger cities, so it's more challenging for military veterans to get healthcare in rural areas. Next one is New Mexico. New Mexico overall rank 40.66, economic environment 45, quality of life 51, healthcare 35. Coming in at 49, the economic environment in New Mexico is poor overall due to the low median income of the state. Plus, it has a larger than normal crime rate, which drops its quality of life rating. And to top it off, its healthcare is toward the bottom of the barrel due to the fact that its main VA medical center is in Albuquerque and responsible for the care of around 58,000 patients. Not only is this a large patient load, but the fact that it is ranked as one of the worst healthcare facilities in the country only adds to the misery of living in this state. Wow. I don't know. I mean, I've been through New Mexico. I think I spent the night in Albuquerque, and I 8 somewhere, and that was it. So I don't have a lot of experience there. Moving on, Vermont. Never been there. I do like maple syrup though. All right, so Vermont. Overall ranking 41.24, economic environment 47, quality of life 44, healthcare is 42. One reason Vermont is ranked the 48th, ranked 48, right, which is bad because number 1 is good, is that it has the highest veteran and military personnel suicide rate in the nation. Interesting, 88.7% higher than the national average. This is due in part to having poor quality of health care for veterans. VA healthcare facilities are very limited and can require traveling. Even Stan's pissed off. Stan's my rooster. For those that don't know, it's been a while since I talked about it. Look, I bought 4 chickens. They were supposed to be hens. Just wanted to get some eggs. That's cool. Have my free range eggs, right? Well, we got 3 hens and Stan, the rooster. And the funny thing is that it's kind of hard to tell, right? So as they're all maturing, it's like, wow, that one hen is a little bit bigger than the others. Wow, she's a little bit rowdy. Boy, she likes to, so we just thought she was just a big girl, but no, she's a rooster. There he is in all his glory. All right, let's move on. This is, and they talked about the limited care and health care facilities, and it can create a long traveling distance to receive treatment, especially if you're living in a rural area. Again, we're talking about Vermont. Next little section here, it says, on the economic environment side, Vermont taxes military retirement and has a high state income tax, all adding to the lower discretionary income at the end of the month when compared to other states that are more financially favorable toward veterans. And the harsh winter of the Northeast reduces its quality of life rating. Yeah, I don't love months and months of snow. I can handle a little bit, but a lot, no, I'm not really that much into that. That is why these 3 states come in at the bottom of the list. You may read other reports that either list different states or list these states in a different order. However, that is because they use different methodologies that either measured different categories or weighted the categories used. If you're curious about the other 7 states at the bottom of the list, here they are. So the bottom 10 states according to this list are again, the top 3 for the worst. That's funny. The worst 3 are Oregon, New Mexico, Vermont. Then we move into Colorado, Iowa, California, Mississippi, Washington State, Nevada, and the District of Columbia. So, good times. Please let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.